This Aequidens and chocolate cichlid were filmed at Scotts Creek by Jackie Anderson. The first thing that you'll notice here is how unnatural looking the watercolor is. I promise that this is the actual natural color of the water and the fish. There's no filter applied to this video. It's just unnaturally stained very red by the tannins and organic components in the watershed. This Aequidens cichlid has a bright pink smear across it too, that's sort of washed out looking in this red water, but is actually very bright. The sand in the background is bright white as well, but has a somewhat unnatural pink color when viewed through the red water. The water chemistry here is quite unique as well. It's very acidic water with very low conductivity. These conditions can be challenging to match in an aquarium, but many of these fish can tolerate a range of water chemistry parameters as long as they're acclimated gently over time. And here's a surprise chocolate cichlid that was also hanging out in this bend in the creek right under the branch here. These fish seem to tolerate each other quite well, and many other fish were also in and out of this same spot. This was a spot where the creek took a big bend, and the water was quite slow on the outside of the bend, allowing a lot of leaf litter and debris to collect here, which was very interesting to the fish. Any kind of movement stirring up that debris really made them come in to investigate. I'll skip over some completely unnecessary close-ups of the leaf litter to give you more time with the fish. This chocolate cichlid, Hypsilochera coryphaenoides, was so cool to see. Anytime you see these fish is obviously really cool, but they're also great aquarium fish, fairly peaceful for being a very large cichlid. The gentle capture of many species of home aquarium fish from habitat like this throughout the Rio Negro region drives conservation by providing sustainable livelihoods to rural communities. This economic incentive to protect the habitat disincentivizes environmentally destructive industries that are rampant in other parts of the Amazon. Here's a close-up of some of the stuff that has fallen off of the creek bank. There was some crumbling clay-like pieces that were falling out of the rocks here, and rocks are really not very common in this habitat in the first place, so that was rather interesting to see as well. As soon as we come up out of the water, you'll see what they were coming out of. Really neat habitat to look at.